Hey guys, this is Nadia. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're gonna be doing. I'm just gonna be showing you guys my slime. And currently, I'm gonna show you the time up here on the screen. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my slimes, and I'll be right back. So guys, I'm back and I have all of my slimes.
Only on CBS 8 and ABC 32.
Yeah. First one is gonna be
Welcome to
this
the
glitter
high school portion
one.
of Lace Up, John. It's
So
the final
glittery.
week of the regular
And I
season
have
in
this.
AHSAA already, and we're also in the
I have
AISA
this
playoffs. We'll get to
because
that in a
I
little
picked
bit.
this
We're going to
one
start
on
at
here.
Cramptonville, though. Sydney Lanier
And
playing
I
host
open
to
it, it goes
Prattville,
like
and Daryl
this.
Bucket, he guaranteed a Prattville win tonight. He's a little biased sometimes. We'll see how it plays out. First quarter, though, the Lions backing up his talk. Treyer Edwards finding Jalen McCary on the sidelines. Nice cut, gets a monster block. Eventually brought down at the 2-yard line. Now Edwards, he would punch it in eventually.
And
It's an
it's
8-0
very
lead after the 2-point conversion. Lanier on offense now, trying to answer back. Not for long on offense, though. Watch Prattville's Marlon Brantley come up to the receiver. There's Noah Hart out there, just rips the football away. Lions possession, Prattville, and they will capitalize. Kyle Kramer this time around keeps it himself. Punches it in. It's 15-0 at that point. And here's Jason Barnes now looking downfield as they try to get back into it here. Deep to his left, but it's Prattville's Tavius Jones with the interception. More defense with Prattville later. Watch him force the safety here amongst the pile. However, having seen all that, Sydney Lanier, they made this game interesting. They actually were stopped at the Prattville 1-yard line on 4th down with 20 seconds to play. Prattville escapes final score 27-20. Elsewhere, Alabama Christian is headed to the playoffs tonight, though, hosting a Weaver team that will also see their season continue next week. These two schools last met in any sport in 2002. That was girls basketball regional semifinals. Eagles trailing early on. Reese Solar, we've heard his name a lot lately, working on it, and he works up 60 yards downfield. Big game there. Alabama Christian trying to finish the handoff here to Tamari Moore. Nothing but green in front of him. He'll find the end zone after the 2-point try. It's 8-6. ACA is on top. Eagles on the move again later. Solar, the option to Moore. They'll find Pater 14-6 at that point. Bearcats trying to get back into this game, and they will. Robert Gaines airing it out to Mardrick Elston. And they'll tie it up as we go into the half, and ACA can't get much going after the break. Eagles fall 37-22. Let's get some scores now, and we started with the Central Haynesville Autaugaville game first because Autaugaville, you're absolutely killing me. Once again, the only score we could not find tonight. Get us the score if you want us to report it. Maybe we'll move along here, John. Benjamin Russell against the Valley, a 14-2 winner there. Goshen against Brindley Bulldogs dominate their rival 37-14. Baldwin County against Charles Henderson. Trojans, they fall 28-22 in a close one there. Elsewhere, Elwood Christian against Dallas County. Dallas County wins 49-zip. And finally, Tallahassee against Elmore County Tigers, doubling up the Panthers' final score there, 42-21. Joining me now, always a lot more high school football to get to. It's Daryl Bucket, Paris Tyberski. Guys, you also have our game of the week.
Yeah, that's right. And tons of rival games filled up week 11, Paris, including St. James against Trinity.
Yeah, and St. James is looking for their first 3-game winning streak against Trinity since 1997 to 2000. Now, both of these teams have already punched their ticket to the playoffs, so just bragging rights are on the line tonight. First quarter, no score. Trojans going for it on 4th down. The pitch to Tony Emerson out to the left, fighting with 2 guys on him. Dives for the touchdown. It's 7-0 Trojans. Now still in the first, Trinity trailing 14-0. Rob Chandler drops back and throws a dime to Jack Singletary down the sideline for 47 yards. Trinity down by 1 possession now, 14-7. Trojans looking for more though. Handoff to Emerson. Jump cut, finds a gap. Emerson has definitely been Mr. Reliable for the Trojans there. 38 yards.
And my
St.
second
James
slime
their lead
is this
20-7
golden
after
color,
this
and it's my
extra point.
favorite too.
But Trinity comes knocking back
And
Josh Heineman
yeah.
from 1 yard away. He is in there.
But it's
Wildcats
sticky.
still down though, 20-14.
I like the blue one
To the
more
third, the run game has just
better.
been dominant all year for St. James. From their own 16-yard line, it's Austin Gavin, and he was gone 84 yards to the house. The Trojans up 28-14 after successful 2-point conversion, and they wouldn't look back. St. James
like
beats
the
Trinity
other
31-21.
All right, so Marbury's looking
And
for
it's
their
very
first
small,
win of the
just like
season, hoping
and it's
to avoid the first
red.
win of the
perfectly.
1973, so we're going to
And
start
it's
in the first 3
definitely
minutes of the game.
real
Aubrey
crunchy.
fumbled the opening play. Hopeful with it.
And,
Shopper
yeah.
Paxton Buck, the quick slant.
That's my
Dejon
slime,
Reeves,
and the
2
second
yard score,
slime is
7 to
the
nothing.
third.
Hopeful.
I
So
keep
next
saying
Bulldogs
second.
possession.
This is like my
Buck
third or
looking for
fourth
room.
slime.
Got none of that. Richard Powell coming in
And
for the sack from Aubrey. And so a few plays later, drive continue. Reeves again another quick slant.
This is
one
like a
Hendrick
greenish
Noble throws his defender out 15 yards to the promised
color,
land.
and it's clear.
14 to nothing Oval. So to the other end, Marbury back with it on offense. Little keeper right here, Michael Rose. Watch Darius Carter coming in. He's coming in out of nowhere to end Marbury's drive. And so we go back to work for Reeves and
not
Hopeful.
that
And yet
big,
again,
but
another
it's
slant. But
small.
Darius Carter, Beresky doing both sides of the ball. This time on offense, 53 yards straight to the bank. It was 21 to nothing Hopeful after that. They led 63-6 at halftime. This one, all Hopeful, 70-6, a final.
All right, Jeff Davis and Northview. Last met in 2003. The Volunteers hoping to avoid their first 8-loss
And
season
it's
since
very pokey.
2013.
It's like the
14-0 Jeff Davis in
Nickelodeon
front.
slime,
They would add
but
to it.
it's
Skyride
not,
German
and
carried
it's
from inside the 4-yard line.
very good
Touchdown
slime.
Volunteers. It's 21-0 at
See?
Jeff Davis.
It's
Now Josh
clear
Parrish
also.
trying to dial up some answers for
And it's
Northview.
very
Jeff Davis,
crunch.
they were just all over it. The Cougars had a hard
This
time
is a
getting
good
anything
slime.
going. It was all Jeff Davis tonight. 28-7 the final.
So Park Crossing and Auburn, they met for the first time tonight. When it comes, Auburn comes in fourth in Class 7A. So we pick up Tigers. Patrick McGlown looks to pass, blocked though. Nice defense by Park Crossing. So Auburn's going to have to punt it. Here's the Thunderbirds. Going to let it get past them eventually on this roll. Watch this. He can't get on. Instead, Carter Crum's going to come in, and it's Tigers' ball. That's going to put Auburn in good field position. So here we go. Auburn hands the ball off. Crum's going to refuse to go down. Runs through a host of Thunderbirds for a first down. Now Tigers in close range. Here it is again. Handoff. Jay Walker going to run it right side for the touchdown. PAT attempt.
And this is a little baby small slime because I didn't have any more
Back to the
left
scoreboards
glue.
now. Luverne
So,
versus Opp. Tigers
and it's
win by
clear.
20, 34-14. Maplesville versus
Crunchy.
Lamar County. Red Devils win 49-28.
Sometimes I love
Marengo
pulling
and
the
Wilcox
slime.
Central. Marengo winners 48-6. And Pike County against Sweetwater, a 40-6
Not that
Sweetwater
stretchy
win.
and not
Battle of the
fat,
Bulldogs there.
because it's
Cottonwood
so
Christian
small.
against Horseshoe Bend.
And second
CCA
is
cruises a
the
shutout win, 47-0.
sticky
And Selma against LaFleur, Saints win big, 38-8.
All right, we're not done with
and
high school football just yet.
that's
Coming up,
awesome.
return to the AISA playoffs.
so sticky.
I'm attorney Alexander Chanel. If you've been injured
And it's
in an
clear.
accident, call me, Alabama.
I have continued to choose to practice medicine because of the ability it gives me to interact with people. Amendment 2 would restrict the options that my patients have available to them. Amendment 2 doesn't make any exceptions for things like rape, incest, or when a woman's life or health are at risk. I would hate to think about some of my patients who have been in those situations not being able to consider what would make the most sense for them. Politicians aren't qualified to make these decisions. These kind of personal, private decisions should be made by women and their doctors. And that's why I oppose Amendment 2.
Pizza with Pepsi. Delicious.
And
You could see it
that
before
is
anyone else.
it. Well, thank you for watching this video. So, peace.
Independence.